This article is absolutely true, but even if it wasn't, we couldn't sign Ronaldo anyway because it would be against the rules of the challenge. Hello everyone and welcome back to more Norwich City, bouncing back, and we are getting towards the end of the season now. Our first season back in the Premier League. Things are maybe sort of slightly winding down a little bit. The players, maybe they're starting to begin to think of the beach, things like that, but they shouldn't be. There's still lots to play for. There is sort of that feeling though that we've done what we wanted to do. We've got that 40 points. We are secure, safe from relegation, and now kind of not quite as good as we have been. There have been some periods in this season, well really this period here in particular, where we were pretty much scintillating and unstoppable, and since then it's been a bit more mixed, a bit more kind of what you would maybe expect us to do as a newly promoted side, but it doesn't matter because all that good work early on. So since last time, we of course did that team meeting after that drubbing by Manchester United, and it did stop the rot as we did win a game in the Premier League for the first time in a while. There was much rejoicing as well as we beat Fulham 1-0 at home, and Adam Armstrong got the goal in that one finally. His first goal for the club. He was so excited. He strained his hamstring a few weeks later, but safe to say he's not quite made the jump that I thought he would. Obviously he hasn't had many opportunities given how well Adam has done, but well, Timu Puki's basically become second choice, even though I wasn't envisaging that, and yeah, he's not been great, but at least he scored there. And that was followed up by a 3-0 win against Huddersfield Town in the FA Cup 4th round. So we are going to be going on a bit of a cup run, and we are going to be playing the 5th round game today, and it's against Chelsea, unfortunately. I feel we could have had a bit of a kinder draw. We got a little bit of a bad luck kind of thing there. All of the traditional top 6 teams are still in there apart from Spurs. So yeah, I mean, you know, we were kind of likely to get one of them, but it would have been nice to get QPR or Preston or Millwall or someone like that, but at least we're at home. We played 4 other league matches since then, and as you can see, it's 4 matches without a win, so we might need to do a team meeting at some point depending on how the game against Brentford goes. And having had barely any draws all season, we're now having loads. It was a 0-0 with Burnley again, Sean Dyche getting the better of us once more, can't beat him, and then 2 very narrow defeats, 1 goal defeats to Arsenal and then to Liverpool. Very frustrating, mainly because all 3 goals we conceded in both these matches were the same, in that it was a goal kick that, despite the team instructions telling the goalkeeper to play it short, distribute to the centre-backs and the full-backs, despite the individual instructions telling them specifically don't boot it long, all 3 goals were conceded because both of the goalkeepers, we used Butland in the game against Liverpool, and we used Krul in the game against Arsenal, just kicked the ball aimlessly under no real pressure straight to an opposition player, and then that allowed the team to score. Very frustrating indeed, but at least Ademola Lookman got his first goal for the club in this game, and then most recently we kind of nearly did it again, a 1-1 draw with Southampton. Not quite the revenge I was looking for, and again, very frustrating game. We dominated it. We didn't have loads of opportunities, but you can see there's 6 shots on target. We had plenty of opportunities, nothing crazy. Fraser Forster was kind of equal to everything we did, and then, well, 84 minutes in, they had their only shot on target, the only highlight they had of the entire game, as Nathan Redmond just completely counted on us, ran through the entire team and scored, because of course he did. It was their first shot on target, and he's a former Norwich City player, so it was inevitable, but luckily we did find the breakthrough. That man again, Adam, scoring in the 88th minute to give us an equaliser that was certainly deserved on the balance of play. 12 for the season in the league. For him, he's pretty good. So the situation is this: largely because of the incompetence of other people, we remain in 5th place, 46 points. That was going up so hugely each time. Now we're not even got to 50 yet. 27 games played, 11 to go. I think we'll get over 50. That's still pretty good. But yeah, we're still in Europe, still going to qualify for Europe at the moment. But you can see Leicester and Wolves have closed the gap a lot. We need to start picking up more wins if we want to qualify for Europe. But then, to be honest, I kind of don't really want to qualify for Europe, especially because next season is the Qatar World Cup season. So again, not having to play in Europe next year, I don't think is that bad. As we've said, our reputation didn't grow through promotion as much as I would like, So by having this extra season without the instant you're in Europe kind of thing, I think could be quite good. But that remains to be seen. And now we have also got our youth intake coming up. It might be today, probably not, knowing my timings with things. I don't think I've shown this, but it's going to be fantastic. You can see there 1 positive and a whopping 9 negatives. Fantastic stuff. The only positive is that we have a lot of wingers, a plurality of wingers, but unfortunately few of them are any good. So not optimistic about that one. And more good news, Jack Watmouth, our 4th choice centre back, who has not really played at all this season apart from in the League Cup game ages ago. Never complains though, just happy to be here, and he's been rewarded with 3 months out with a broken leg, so sorry about that, Jack. Now, part of the reason for the slight downturn in form is just that players have not been available due to injury, suspension and things like that. We've also switched a few people around due to some indifferent form. So Tim Krul is going to be in goal. It's been a competition between him and Butland for who's going to be the most incompetent. Definitely a position I want to strengthen in the summer. But the defence for this one is going to be Greg Taylor at left back. Centre-back partnership at the moment is Suter and Zimmerman, because purely, well, Ben Gibson, just his recent form has been quite poor. Suter was complaining about not getting any game time, and I don't really want to lose him because he's a decent player. Max Harris is going to be at right back. Ben Pearson's going to be in the deep line playmaker role because Ronaldo Vieira is suspended. They both love picking up bookings. 6.57 average rating. He's been poor when he's played. We'll give him one more go today, see what he can do. If he's not good enough, he didn't cost us anything, so we can just ship him off for hopefully a bit of profit. Longstaff and Stiepermann continue in their midfield roles. Longstaff's been injured recently, but he's back today. Cantwell's going to be on the left. Again, him and Lookman, neither of them particularly impressive. We'll start Todd today. Emi Buendia still here. No bids for him at all. He's been injured the last couple of weeks, but he is back, and we definitely need him. And then Adamida is, of course, going to be up front. Definitely would like a win today against a team who we finished well above in the championship table last season. Need to get back that green, that little green circle on the results screen, especially if we want to have any sort of FA Cup run later on. We need the morale boost of 3 points here. Well, thrilling stuff into injury time at the end of the first half. This is the first thing that we've seen happen. Brilliant. Are we going to do something stupid, or are we going to make Brentford pay? Zimmerman just punts it forwards. We're doing something stupid, giving the ball away for no reason, under no pressure whatsoever, and surely Brentford are going to score here. There you go. Even Tony with his 7th of the season. Should have bought him instead. Should have bought him instead. What? I feel like every goal recently has just been us being idiots. I mean, what? The replay starts after the mistake by Zimmerman. He wasn't under any pressure. Just booting it aimlessly straight to the opposition, and then we're made to pay. Rubbish. That was absolutely awful. I mean, maybe not quite water bottle throwing awfulness. No, I'm going to do it. I'm going to throw it far from pleased. They're demotivated. Well, I don't really care. Need to see an improvement in the second half. I mean, what we're doing clearly isn't working. I think we'll change the system up, I think, and see if we can spark a bit of life into them. The ratings from pretty much everybody are absolutely shocking. I mean, is this going to be it? I've made all the changes. We switched the system up. We've gone attacking. It's nothing. Absolutely nothing. Oh, finally, another highlight. This is the second key highlight of the entire game. What an absolutely mind-numbingly boring game, which, of course, we have ensured. The only thing that's happened is us just kicking the ball to the opposition and letting them score. Absolutely awful. Absolutely dreadful. Sean Longstaff has won it back. Can we please do something to restore my faith? No. Heavy touch from Longstaff. Gives it away. He's managed to get it back though. He's the only person doing anything at the moment. Cantwell gets a bit of room to run into. Can he just get it? Can we get a shot on? We've had a shot. Stiepermann with a shot which was easily saved. That's apparently it. That's apparently all we've done. I mean, XG wise, we've completely dominated them. We should have won this game. We've not seen anything. Not seen anything at all. Awful performance, which I am sorry you've had to witness. At least it didn't take up much of the episode. That was an absolute disgrace. If not for the fact we were playing Chelsea. We're playing Chelsea in 2 days' time. I don't want to make them come into training, but I am going to get very angry with them. That was appallingly bad. Just an awful performance. And it is kind of the thing where we basically, because we don't have any expectations of qualifying for Europe, and because we've done what we need to do in terms of staying up, they kind of just, they've all sort of, they've stopped playing. They can't be bothered anymore, and it's not good enough. 5 matches in the league without a win. It's got to be team meeting time. We're just playing dreadfully. Right, they all seem quite positive about how badly they're doing and want to sort themselves out, which is good. So hopefully that will help and improve performance against Chelsea. Let's hope they're going to rotate their team a little bit and maybe be a bit complacent. Maybe we're going to certainly make some changes after that shocking performance against Brentford. Tim Krul's going to still be in goal, but the defence is going to be back to the Championship title winning lineup. Although it was Zimmerman's mistake, we're going to put Ben Gibson back alongside him. Maybe that's why he misses his friend. Midfield is going to be restored as well with Ronaldo Vieira back from suspension in place of Ben Pearson, who is just, despite his attributes, he's just not quite Premier League level, really, at least not in our system. Todd Cantwell's going to be dropped as well. His recent form has been shocking, so Lookman comes in for him. And then Ida and Buendia, of course, keep their places, although they were both pretty woeful as well. I would say that's pretty much full strength, actually, looking at that now. So we've got nothing to lose apart from the game. Can we just take the momentum of that team meeting? That was really positive. Let's just go out there and get the win. Let's make it through. It's Norwich. We don't normally get this far in the FA Cup, so let's just see what we can do. Buendia's been injured almost immediately. It doesn't look particularly serious though. Free kick from Hakim Ziyech and, well, clawed away by Zimmerman, but it's gone back to him and he's scored. So good start, boys. Well done. Right, we're going to go for this, but we're going to be positive. Buendia apparently is just, his ribs are just bruised. He's going to stay out there. He's going to be fine. He's just been kicked in the lungs. He'll be all right. I mean, are we going to do something, anything in this episode that's actually remotely positive? Gibson plays it forward to Longstaff, takes his time. He finds Buendia. See, look, he's fine. He's fine. He's been crowded out, and Chelsea are obviously just going to break. Is it going to be 2-0 before the break? Ziyech not being picked up at all. Ball across is blocked, and we can. I thought it was going to be a penalty there for some reason. We managed to just loft it away, and now we can break. Lookman, finally, someone can stretch their legs. He's just giving it away, and then I don't even want to watch this. What are you supposed to do? What are you meant to do about that? What exactly are you meant to do about that? Is that tactically? I mean, what we fight? What? Just what? That's the only word I have for that. Not sure what Tim Krul's doing. I don't like it, but I'm not sure what it is. I thought that was going to be a highlight for us. At least we can have a shot on goal. But no, Lookman does one of the stupidest things ever, and they get extremely lucky, and we're 2-0 down and have done nothing. Right, need to see a bit more positivity in the second half. Should we just go attacking? I mean, it can't get any worse, really, can it? I mean, they can score again. That would be worse. But the FA Cup dream is dying a death in the same way as the Champions League dream. It's 3-0. It's 3-0. What are we doing? Why are we suddenly completely and utterly incompetent? We've been beating teams left, right and centre all season. We destroyed Man City, destroyed Everton a few episodes ago, and now we look like we're going to get relegated from League One. This is awful. Are we doing something? Stiepermann, he's running. Who's he going to pass it to in a blue shirt? Well, he's just kicked it against Kovacic, and I mean, Ben Gibson's completely missed the header. Boadou's going to get a hat-trick. Tim Krul, he literally put his hands up in front of his face like he was scared, and he managed to get away with it. What's the point? What's the point in doing anything else? We're 3-0 down. At least get some sort of pride back. Taylor across. Lookman, it's in. It's an own goal from Fikayo Tomori. Some slight semblance of competency from someone in a yellow shirt. Good work from Taylor. Lookman, I mean, he's nearly missed that one. That's quite lucky that's managed to go in. I don't think there's going to be any sort of miracle. I don't think anything's going to happen. I think we're going to lose 3-1. They've shut up shop. We are contributing very little. I mean, into injury time, I've not even got a clue for what we should do. I mean, let's just we'll just go with that. The old spinning top formation. I can't wait to see this achieve nothing. We've got a corner. It's on. Stiepermann in. It's cleared. We've got 2 defenders back, and he gets it back. I mean, if we could get a goal back, at least I'll feel moderately impressed. No, we haven't, and there's no defenders back there at all. Boadou gets the easiest hat-trick of his life. I was briefly excited there, but the dream is over. It could be 5. It is genuinely awful. I mean, the team meeting letting us down big time there. Genuinely terrible. You are all coming into training. That was a disgrace. Doesn't matter that it's Chelsea. Doesn't matter. The performance was woeful. Never mind the last 2 goals either. That overall was just dreadful. Some of these ratings, by the way, 6.0 for Greg Taylor. Buendia on a 6.2. Ida majorly letting us down. Lookman as well. Steeperman. These are players. I mean, just Ben Gibson on a 6.2. Max Aarons has been frankly shocking of late. Not happy with any of your performances. Back to the drawing board, I think. I'm not panicking in any way because it does not actually matter. It doesn't matter that we haven't won the FA Cup. It doesn't matter that even if we lose every game between now and the end of the season, we will be safe. But I would quite like to at least finish in the top half. Some of them maybe were just playing better than they ordinarily would at the start of the season, and now they're kind of showing that they're not quite Premier League standard, and we just need to get some new guys in the summer. But yeah, kind of just want to get towards the end of the season. Hopefully we can address this and at least get some more points on the board, make it a bit more respectable. We've got some hopefully winnable games coming up, but then some less winnable games after that. And then we're at the end of the season. I think we will do one more episode just before the end of the season. Potentially try for a bit of revenge against Chelsea, maybe. That seems a bit foolish, but I don't know. But there we are. Thank you very much for watching. Leave a like if you enjoyed. We scored 1 goal. Conceded quite a few more. It's fine. It does not matter. We're still somehow in 5th in the Premier League. Thank you very much for watching. Leave a like, subscribe, all that sort of stuff. And I'll see you next time where maybe we'll have 47 points.